Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is JustLovely and I am coming in today with a season premiere recap of Claws Season 3 Episode 1. You guys, this is my first time trying to recap a TV show. Please go ahead and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. I took notes so that I can kind of be accurate in my recap of this TV show. This is one of my favorite TV shows. So let's just jump right into it. So the show starts out with Virginia in a flashback scene. She and Desna on the sidewalk with Desna screaming for help and Virginia messing up Desna's outfit with her bullet wound to the head. Virginia go ahead and recap season 2 with the narration, and I thought that was pretty good because, you know, if you didn't know about what happened last season, if you're a first time watcher, or just to give us a heads up and remind us, but they ain't have to remind me of nothing because that last episode last season was fire. So next we see Virginia being wheeled into the hospital. Dean and Roller joins Desna. Well, she lets them know that someone shot at them and shot Virginia in the head. Dean, he gives us some information because he had researched the kind of injury that Virginia had and let us know that Virginia had a 23.8% chance of survival. He was super frantic, y'all. He was frantic. Desna tells Roller, we need to get on this because we don't know who did this and we could all be in trouble for all they know. At this point, they wasn't sure of whether or not it could be the Russians or the Haitians that was after them. We then get to a scene with a couple who looks like the guy could be maybe Native American and the woman, she was of white descent. We found out their names were Mac and Melba. Girl, they is Looney Bean. They Looney Tune Adventures. They were sitting there watching the video of what happened with Virginia and Desna on the sidewalk that day, laughing and making jokes about it. They then said we should go visit and give flowers. Girl, what's wrong with these people? Next, we see our favorite couple, y'all. I love myself some Jen and Bryce. We found out when Virginia was recapping last season that they had moved to Tampa. They had some new friends. Girl, these new friends of theirs, they was as little white as they come. The husband was on the barbecue grill because they was at a backyard barbecue. And the owner of the salon that she was offered a job at was called Sexy Tip. Her name was Becky. She had the audacity to tell Jen, your nails, they a little bit urban. You need to calm your nails down. That Jen explained, we going to see Queen Beyonce. And Bryce got up and started twerking. So she was like, yeah, your nails a little bit too urban. So Jen was like, look, Becky with the good hair, you need to back up off me. She said, honey, let me get up. I need to call the gas company and tell them about this future gas leak that might be going down. And she get on the phone and call Desna. Desna told her, you know, what had happened with Virginia and how she was shot in the head. So that gave them a great opportunity to go back to Palmetto to go and see what was going on because I don't know. I don't think they fit in out there in Tampa, honey, because they too Now back at the hospital, Arlene is talking to Desna and trying to find out if she know like who could be behind this hit. And she told her, nah, she didn't know. She didn't think it was Olga. She was like, we wasn't Gail and Oprah, but I don't think she would put no hit out on me. And then she asked if she thought it would be Uncle Daddy, and Desna was like, nah, I'm not really sure. I just don't think Uncle Daddy could do it. So Arlene ended up offering Desna police security around her house, and Desna declined. So Arlene told her, all right then, girl, you on your own. As they were finishing up their conversation, Quiet Ann walks up. She paid Arlene dust because y'all remember they no longer together. They still ex-girlfriends. So she pays her dust. Arlene walks out the hospital, and that's when Desna started explaining to Quiet Ann what was going on with Virginia. She told Quiet Ann she needs to please go and keep an eye on Virginia because they never know if somebody might try to come back and finish off the job. Okay, so next we see the doctor. He comes out and let them know that the best thing about what went down was that the bullet did not penetrate Virginia's skull. However, she had to have a cornea transplant. Y'all, they took a cornea from a elderly Ricky, and it's gonna be really interesting to see whether or not Virginia is gonna pick up any of those traits from her donation, because you know Virginia a little airhead, and maybe she'll be enlightened with this new energy of hers. Lord, next we see Polly, honey. Polly is at the mental hospital playing dominoes when the nurse walk up and tell her she had a phone call. I guess you have to do anything you can to make it feel like you somewhere on vacation, because Polly told that nurse that she would go into the flamingo room and take her phone call on the white courtesy phone. The nurse had to remind Polly, I keep telling you this is a damn payphone. On the other end, we see that it's Quiet and she tells Polly that Virginia had been shot. Next, we switch over to Uncle Daddy. Laying on a pre-K cot in the back of the Jewelry Center. Child, Uncle Daddy is a hot-ass mess. Roller walks in and confront Uncle Daddy and asks him, did he have anything to do with Desna being shot at? Uncle Daddy jumped up and said Desna was shot at, and Roller confirms. Uncle Daddy said, oh, nah, it wasn't me. I was down to the Toucan, and on Friday nights, Power Talks get free drinks all night long. Roller told him, you'll say anything to tell a lie. And Roller was walking out, and he ran into Clint. Uncle Daddy asked Clint, he said, Clint, did you have anything to do with this shooting? Clint said, no, but karma is a bitch. So, you know, did Clint have anything to do with it? We don't know. Back at the hospital, Desna is being confronted by Mac and Melba. They walk on her and they explain who they were. They had told her that they were partners in the casino with Dr. Gregory. Desna told them that she thought that she was the sole proprietor of the casino. They explained to her that the casino is Native American and minorities can only own a few percentage of that. They offered Desna a check for $50,000 and told her that maybe you should just walk away so you can mourn the death of your husband. Desna told them, I don't need to walk away. I have to think about that for a minute. Next we see her talking to Quiet Ann, and she telling Quiet Ann about the check. Quiet Ann told Desna, she was like, Desna, you know how many jumpsuits you could buy with that? Desna looked at Quiet Ann and said, girl, please, I don't just want the jumpsuit. Honey, I want the jumpsuit, the shoes, and the bag to match. That while they was talking, Roller ended up calling Desna, and he was asking Desna, had she heard anything? She said no. So Desna explained to him about Melba and Mac coming by the hospital to see her. Okay, so next we see Roller down to the damn casino talking to the security guard. The security guard is explaining to Roller that Mac and Melba ain't no good and they dirty as hell. As they're talking, we see them walking out of the casino with some black woman, and they get into this fly-ass ride. You can hear Melba telling her, oh, it's going to be big fun. Roller ended up following them to a ute in the woods. Inside the ute, they beating the hell out of this damn black woman. She all bloody and beat up. They had her arms tied up to the ute, and they shaking her arms and beating the hell out of her. Melba has this hot, like a fireplace poker, and she's setting it on fire. She put the damn fireplace poker in the lady's face, and then they tell her, "Are you gonna do what we asked you to do?" And Melba was like, yeah, I'm gonna do what you asked me to do. I would too, baby. Y'all got that hot ass shit in my face. But she explained to them, yeah, I'm gonna do what y'all want me to do. Matt said, all right then, we're gonna let you go for now. And look, I don't want to see these 2 hours on your time card next week. So I guess, honey, they had been in there beating her for damn 2 hours. Then we see a scene where the girls are in the kitchen, and Polly and Quiet Ann and Desna, they are sitting in front of this big ass spread. They got chicken. Ooh, honey, they look so good. We learned that Polly was the one that actually cooked the food. And Desna said she didn't know that Polly could cook soul food like that. Polly said, well, I got to tell y'all a secret. My family has been passing for black because I am a cousin of Patti LaBelle cousin's cousin. So they're joking, and then so, you know, the girls are really just excited to see that Polly is out of the mental hospital. Quiet Ann told her she was just happy to see her out. Polly told them that she's out, but she still have to do treatment, like take her meds, and she have to go to group sessions every Sunday. So she still, you know, she knows she need to get help. Desna asked her, she said, so is there any more of your twins? She said, no, it's just me. I'm by myself. Then we see, as they're talking, Dean walks in. He said that he got there via bus. Okay, so then he said, well, I just came over here because I wanted to get a few of my things. You know, I just need to get some of my stuff, and I'll be up out of here. I'm going down here to the hospital to see my old girl. She was like, Dean, you need to be careful, baby. Whoever is after me, they could try and take out the people that I love just to get at me. So you got to be careful. While she was talking to Dean, Roller interrupted. Y'all, Roller got this damn lady in the back seat of the car as he's explaining to Desna what's going on with these damn fools. The damn lady just pop up out the back seat. I was like, well, damn. And when she seen Roller, baby, she opened that car door. She rolled out like she had damn stopped, drop, and rolled up out that mug. And when she hit the ground, she hit the ground running. Roller was like, well, god damn, this motherfucker done got away. Then, later that night, Desna was hearing, like, motorcycle pulling up or whatever, so she was within a nightmare. She realized that her gun was missing, and she went outside, and she see Dean outside waiting on his goddamn lift. She told Dean, she was like, Dean, where's you going? He was like, man, I'm going to go kill these people. They done hurt my woman. I can't be a man and not do nothing about these people that done hit my woman. They done shot my girl. I got to go see about them. I'm going back to the crime scene, and I'm going to pick up me some clues, and I'm going to kill whoever did this to Virginia. So Desna explained to him, she was like, Dean, you are a black man with a gun. You need to give me this gun, and you need to come on back in here and lay down and go to sleep. He ended up giving her the gun, but you know, Dean got it in his head, since he already done killed Zlata, he could kill again. The next day, Desna goes back down to the hospital where she runs into crazy-ass Ken. Y'all remember Ken? You remember he was the doctor who worked at the pill mill. So, at the pain clinic. So, you know, he came down there with a damn beef brisket. He done told Desna, I brought this brisket. I want to come down here and check on y'all. Desna was like, okay, good. I need you to go in that damn chapel and talk to Dean. Y'all, I got a Yorkie, and she is... I want you to go in that chapel and talk to Dean. He explained to Desna, he was like, Desna, that ain't my ministry. I don't know what's going on with Dean. He said, I'm a podiatrist. I can't help Dean. He was like, man, just go in there and talk to Dean. Lord, when he go in there and talk to Dean, he said, sit down next to Dean and say, Dean, how's your feet? Dean said his feet was good. He said, but I'm going to kill these people who shot Virginia. So Ken was like, you know, well, you might need to focus your energy on something else. You know, go back to stripping and go ahead and pop your cherry. He said, Dean was like, that ain't finna help me. I told Desna, he's off. He got it bad. He mixing reality with fiction. He just told me he done killed somebody. So Dean said he was killing whoever shot at Virginia, and he meant that shit. So all the girls was gathered around Virginia hospital bed just as she was waking up. Virginia was like, "Oh, I can't see out of one eye." They explained to Virginia that she had to have a cornea transplant and that she should be able to see within the next couple of days. However, Polly had ended up making her an eye patch. It was blinged out and really, really cute. Dean and Virginia was talking on the side of the bed, and since Virginia was acting really different, Dean was trying to offer her her cell phone so she can go on Snapchat or Instagram or something. Virginia explained to him, you know, everything happened for a reason. You know, just like Jocelyn Hernandez leaving Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You know, things are just this way. I guess she gained some new insight because of the where her cornea was donated from. I wonder if she'll be able to pick up on energies. So I'll be looking out for that for the rest of this season. Desna and Roller end up going over to the lady house who was getting beat in that ute, and she talked to them about how Mac and Melba were. She gave Desna a flash drive and told Desna that they had been money laundering money for over they can make over $2 million. I'm sorry, $2 million in a month. So Desna, her and Roller, they leave up out of there. Roller was like, you know, this is a whole lot. Like, this is too much. And this could be real dangerous. Do you think you still want to continue on with this? She told Roller, yeah. You know, Desna explained to Roller, she was like, Roller, I'm a boss and I do what bosses do. Just as she was saying that, Uncle Daddy walks in and he says that bosses also lock their doors and let them know that he think it was Clint that shot at her. Y'all, Quiet Ann went to the gym. At the gym, she was in there sparring, I guess, and as she was getting ready to leave, here come Arlene. Arlene bumps up into her and tell her, come on, let's go. Get in the ring. So she put on her boxing gloves. They in the ring, honey. They beating the hell out of each other. To the end of, they was on the damn ground rolling around. When they went into the gym, I guess to shower and to get ready to leave, Arlene bumps up against Quiet Ann and started kissing her. I guess they had a real good makeout session because when they was getting ready to leave, Arlene thought that they was a couple again. But Quiet Ann quickly dispelled that myth. She let her know, baby, that was a hit it and quit it. You'll be all right. I ain't with that. You asked for it and I gave it to you, sweetheart. So later that night, Desna and Roller, they roll up on Clint over behind the Jewish Center taking out some trash. They don't hesitate when Clint walk out in the middle of the street like he want to say who want this, and they just rolled over his ass. Boop, bloop. They rolled over him. He hit the windshield and rolled out the car. They put him in the back of the trunk and take him to the swamp. When they took him to the swamp, they put him in the boat, rolled him on out there, and dumped his ass over in the water. Back on the bank, Desna was looking all like she felt some kind of way about it, and you know, Roller ended up giving her some of that good, and after they were done, he was in his feelings. He wanted to get his old lady back. She was like, nah, I just feel like we just need to just continue to work together like we are, and I guess every now and again they might get it in. Over at the Desna house, Jean and Bryce are sitting by the pool watching the kids in the pool swimming. They were like, oh, I guess it's time for us to get on the road and go on back to Temple. And, you know, she agreed with him and said, yeah, I guess it is. But neither one of them moved. And, you know, they were like, why you ain't moving? And they realized that they just simply couldn't go back. They didn't want to go back to Temple. They were so excited and happy they weren't going to go back to Temple. They put the little towel over her, and I guess she got a hand job up on that towel. I'm just saying, I don't know. When Desna came home, she had gave Dean the good news, and she told him that the guy who had shot Virginia has been dealt with. And he was so happy to hear about that, because he just felt like he was gonna do something about him. Virginia was there reading everybody like she was channeling Master William Rand himself. Desna was not into it, and she just broke out and told them, look, it's money to be made at that casino. I feel like they can give me my cut. And she told them that how evil Mac and Melba was, and if they go ahead on and stick with the casino, they'll be set for life. She asked them if they wanted to come back to the crew, and everybody agreed and said that they were on board. They went down there to that casino and told Melba, look at here, we feel like we need to be getting half of that $2 million y'all get every month. And that, you know, she was trying to talk out of her. She was like, yeah, just walk away. I'll write you a check for $500,000. She ended up writing her the check for $500,000, and Desna had ripped that check up. She told the girl, she was like, baby, if we stick with this, we can run this town. So we'll be looking forward to seeing that this season. And the very last scene, how the motorcycle rider drive up. He go in the room, and Uncle Daddy laid out on the pre-K cot, knocked out. The motorcycle rider, he put the damn gun up the Uncle Daddy gun up. He put the gun up the Uncle Daddy's head with a silencer on it, and he jumps up out his sleep. And the next thing I know, the motorcycle rider is pushing Uncle Daddy up against the damn table with a damn bottle of lube. Yep. He had a bottle of lube. But Uncle Daddy just looked up and he said, oh yeah, they bought that, it was Clint. And the next thing I know, the damn motorcycle rider done took the damn helmet on his head. And guess who it was, y'all? It was my boy Toby. Y'all, this season is gonna be so good. Like, we got some new characters that we're going to be dealing with this season. I can't wait to see them go down. Melba and Matt, baby, they are hot ass mess. And I want to know, like, who y'all really think actually did it? Do y'all think that Clint actually had put the hit out on Desna, Uncle Daddy, or Melba and Matt? Go ahead and answer me that question down in the comment section below. And like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you saw. This is my very first recap video, and I promise you, as time go on, I will probably be the best at it. And don't forget to hit this notification bell. That way you'll be notified next week when I upload my new video. I thank you all for watching. Have a good night.